Hey guys, JDP Gaming here, and welcome to a brand new So What Happened, where we'll be reviewing not just 60, but also 61, the first two Challenger Series hunts, which were completely different to each other in the sense of how they went. Now, for this one, I've had a bit of a request to do things differently, both from comments in the videos and also from some of my hunters themselves, or just some of the guys in the group who've requested that I do a So What Happened, but not just have my opinion being shared. So, for this one, I've got not one, but two people joining me. With any good punditry team you see for like a football match or whatever, you have both sides being represented. So, in the blue corner, we've got the person who joined me, my cameraman from 61, it's Chance Maybe.
Hello, hello.
There you go. And then in the other side, I thought I can't just have the person who joined me. It's going to be a very one-sided opinion. I've got to have the other side represented. So in the red corner, we have one of the hunters. He was 160 and 161. Of course he would be, but, you know, we're going to extend the intro. It's drumroll. Who do you think? Do you reckon it's an Interceptor? Do you reckon it's a Bizarro? Do you reckon it's a Lord Lard? No, it's not. It's our great Scott. It's Dubder.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so there you go. Those are intros out of the way. So I'm being joined by my two glamorous assistants, and we're going to basically be doing a type of podcast type thing. I've not really got a structure as how we're going to do things. We're just going to sort of go with it, take the rough with the smooth, and hopefully it works out well. So might hear a bit of chatter over some of the events of the video rather than just hearing the hunter side of things just straight up without any interruption. But you know what, isn't it? It's a trial. Hopefully you, my viewers, enjoy this. So you're going to hear it again. If you do like this version, let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, let's kick off proceedings. And so we're going to start off with Survive the Hunt 60. Got it right first time round. Where it wasn't very eventful. So I don't know how you guys want me to go about it. So in terms of my notes, I've got 3 main points. The first car being blown up, where nothing much happens because I get it out of the area before anybody comes. So I feel like we might as well leave it. Second one, where I have a stare down with a hunter dragon. I don't really know why I focus too much on this because dragon doesn't notice me. So even like I've listened back to the hunters chat and nothing really gets said. So I think there is a mix up with another truck where somebody's looking at Lucid. But anyway, it doesn't really come to anything. So I say we're going to skip through 60. And we're going to go to...
Yeah, this has nothing to do with me, so boring.
Well, no. Give it a second, mister. So, we've now got the moment where I'm going into the ammunition car park. And I'm going to be blowing up the rooftop car, and then it leads to the chase, and then, unfortunately, to the death. I know, spoiler. But we're just doing things differently here. But, I mean, if you're watching this and you've gone, spoiler... then you should have watched the Survive the Hunt first time round. And I don't know how many times I say that same comment in each time what happens, but we're going to roll with it. So, I'm going to play it. We're going to listen to the audio. If you guys want me to pause it, let me know. If you don't want me to pause it and you just want to talk over the top of it, that's also good. If we're talking over it and it's extended and I feel like we're probably talking into another section, I'll give it a pause myself. So, yeah. Anyway, right, let's go.
It happened in real time then. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, careful! Don't hit the silver car.
If I remember right, I
That's
think I'm
enough.
trying to wait for you to do the jump at the bottom, but don't remember.
It's all the
I have
hat.
to see.
I'm pretty sure, seems though Keith's hat's still on.
Yeah, I've done it a little bit
Jacob's will be.
beforehand. Where
Yeah.
just
When
me
I've
leading
seen
up to
hats
it.
come off in cars.
It
Mine
depends
was
on which
on
car,
hat.
I believe.
Okay then. Unless
I
you're
think
Oh,
coming
he's just
on
playing
with-
outside.
Explosion.
Drug ammunition on top of ammunition.
Yeah,
Now, I wondered why you didn't just bunker down where you are now.
So my thinking was, I think I was worried about the chopper seeing me and like seeing me up on the rooftop. We can see from the map he's actually not very close to me. He's by the construction site, the smaller one. But yeah, I was worried that basically I was just I don't know. I've not seen enough point of views from a chopper where it's obvious if like I'm off on a rooftop or something. So for me, I feel like I'm standing out like a sore thumb. So I get worried, and I think this is where if I keep playing,
I'm just driving
I jumped.
towards it.
Well, yeah, I was going to jump down there.
Where's the-
It's
where's
too
the
big a
vehicle?
drop. I was worried I was going to die.
Secondary explosion.
So
On the roof of ammunition, right here, in case he jumps off.
I'm coming
East
from
exit's
the
covered by
Okay.
Simians.
Yep. Right, I'm on the other side of
yeah,
the
hunkering down would have been a
Interceptor.
good idea. Bearing in mind it's just
No.
how close.
Yeah,
everyone
because when I was
the car?
watching the video originally, I thought to myself, "This is a great play. just staying on the roof.
Yeah.
We'll eventually disperse, and you just drive away at your leisure.
Yeah, I think I just got worried that I was being seen, or I think my grand plan was to always do a bit of walking, but it doesn't really work out, so I'll keep,
This is all good
On
information
top
for
of
next time.
ammunition, but I haven't seen anyone exit.
Stop making notes, you. I can
think
hear that
just
pen
saw
writing.
someone up there in the car.
This is one of the few places I
the
can never
pedestrians are
find.
absolutely fleeing the area.
What, the rooftop car park?
Yeah, I know where it is, but without the map, I can never find the damn thing.
Oh, fair enough.
All I see is just straight across from the
Yeah.
construction site. So.
You've also
Yeah,
got
in
Legion
between
Square.
Simeon's and the
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's right in between Simeon's and the
Yeah.
construction yard.
I think I did find it this time, but only because everybody was around it.
Yeah.
I'm in a slightly higher perspective.
See,
Will he
now what's annoying,
We have all exits
Is-
covered.
I didn't
but
notice at
Around
the
the
time,
back.
but there's
Don't know
absolutely
who
no
can-
I'd have
civilians
the
here.
east side
Anybody
covered,
go
but
into
it's
the car
difficult.
park? Anybody go?
Lots of
Somebody go
Yeah.
into the car park then?
Traffic.
I just want someone else
Choppers.
here.
Choppers
I'll
over
be
it,
there
but I
in
don't
2
see anything.
ticks.
Right.
There's a pedestrian going into an alleyway, running up an alleyway behind the truck. I can't turn.
Aha!
Okay, thanks,
He's
mate.
Yeah, Gumpy spotted me. I just got a bit lackadaisical there, and I just thought to myself, I want to speed things along when I got to the alleyway, but I don't know. Like, you can see from my point of view there, I don't know where he is to see me. I mean,
there's down there.
and then obviously I see
all
this
the
person
other
come around the
right there.
corner.
running and they're walking.
No, this is Interceptor.
Where?
He's the only one walking. Everyone else was running.
What?
What? He's killed Dave.
And then this is where I'm
Don't know
bricking
where
it.
from.
He's on the stairs.
That staircase is where having free aim saved my bacon. If I didn't have free aim, I'd be dead there.
Yeah.
He's upstairs. Fucking
Top of the
He's-
car park,
he's
top
still
of
in
the car park.
Okay,
He's gone upstairs.
sorry.
Look like sort of orangey red trousers.
Oh, he just went out the jump.
He's in a red car. He's going south.
Shit.
So,
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh,
Okay.
Lucid.
Yeah, you did.
Lucid is on
on that.
him. Lucid is
We
on
have
him. He's
3
in a
cars
big
on him.
truck.
Okay,
He's on the
he's
highway.
on the highway.
It's only my car,
He's on the
Keith.
highway, heading east.
Oh, get out.
What car?
He's brake check Lucid.
Hang on. I'm going to reduce the volume to 80. Just so we're a bit louder.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's see if
Yeah,
that's
that was
alright.
getting a little confusing.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes, well, the thing is, Dubs' mic's different, so I can tell when he's talking here and when he's talking in game. But your mic sounds exactly the same, so it's hard to tell when you're talking now and you're talking previously. Right. Okay. And play.
Red man.
He's turning.
Look,
Get
it's
him.
me.
That's it.
Me.
Heading
Come on,
west
Sally.
on the highway now.
Yeah.
In oncoming traffic.
Look at me,
coming up.
mummy. I'm a
Okay.
star.
Lauren, can you let me know where I
He's
can
in the
rejoin,
wrong.
please?
He's on the wrong side. He's on the wrong side.
That
Oh,
truck
the
was an
Yui.
absolute ball ache
We
to get
crashed
away
into him
from.
again. His car is very destroyed if he wants to switch out this one.
Eh?
Well,
Someone
right.
Take the
guys,
shot if
call
you
that.
can. Lucid,
Oh,
take
was
the
I
I
shot.
in the
was
chopper
close
for
there.
this one?
I think you might have been in the chopper. Yeah. Yeah, because I think
I
you.
might have been in the
Yeah,
chopper
you
for this
you
one.
were chopper 60, and I remember Bizarro was 61. So yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Remember, we're in free aim.
Side.
Where is he?
Oh,
Where
it's
is
so
he?
hard with free aim.
He's
Yeah, I
on
would
the
have had
high.
you.
can
I
move
so
now.
would have had you if you
Oh,
had done free aim.
Lucid would have had me too.
He's
I'd have
on
been
the
toast.
highway.
Well, I would have been
No,
toast on
fuck
that
off,
staircase.
David.
He's
Well, the
taking
ladder.
it off ramp.
Where?
Lauren, is it okay? I need to put my
South
car-
of
Off ramp
Simeon's,
at
head south.
Balzac.
In north towards the casino.
Interceptor, are you
in
moving now?
La Mesa.
Can I move or not?
Yeah,
I
you
have it
can.
on good authority that
Going
Earth
past
is a
Lester's
bit more
factory.
professional than some of the other channels.
Keep up the
Did you? Okay, right, play.
keep up the commentary. Drive.
I've put him
Still
into a
going
wall. He's
north.
just crashed. He's out of the car. He's on foot. He's just running into the alleyway now.
He's heading to the train tracks. He's heading to the train tracks.
Okay.
He's kind
North
of
or
getting
south?
out a render.
North or south?
Hit him twice.
Or south?
Oh,
South on the train tracks.
He ain't trying to get
I
on
know we're
that
supposed to
train,
be
is he?
commentating, but I'm just
Yeah,
fascinated.
Yeah.
Free aim
he's
saved
heading
you
back
on
towards the road.
so many occasions.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, having free aim allows me to get out and run on foot for a bit, because then it just means you can't
Yeah.
actually just look at me and as I'm running away in the distance. So it does allow me to do some different gameplay. I think I relied way too much on the running on foot for this bit. But yeah, also I agree, Chance. This is one of those where I'm trying to listen to see what happens and then to make a comment. It's very hard to tell when I need to pause and then, or just let it play and we can just talk over the top. So,
Well, as far as you running on foot, when we're all on you, it's exciting. And you don't do this. Some other people may, but they get on foot way too much when there's nothing going on, and that's just not fun to watch.
yeah, fair enough.
This, we could be around any corner. This is a lot more fun to watch.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, play some more. 'Cause Dragon's currently chasing me on foot. Oh, there's
Take
two
over,
actually.
yeah.
There's two. I didn't know who the
Yeah.
other one was.
Still see it.
Yeah, because you get pinned in at one point.
We're
Yep.
running on
truck.
foot through the alleyways currently.
I would actually say this is more
Uh,
intense
near
than being in the car because you're much
Yes.
more vulnerable, and we could shoot you here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm constantly having to check in front of me and behind me. Like,
Right.
I suppose being in a
Yeah,
car
Leicester.
does give you safety, but
Near Leicester's factory.
my plan here was I knew I had a straggler. I didn't know who it was, so my plan was to try and hide here. But you'll see in a second.
Yeah.
Cool.
When I crouch, it does this, where I'm standing up rather than going below. So I was thinking, if I crouch below, and then maybe I could hide, wait for Dragon to run past, think I've gone further, and then I can just go back the way I've come. So just do like a good juke. But I didn't. I stood up. Unfortunately, the map is blocking exactly where Dragon is right now, which is unfortunate. But
And there was a perfectly good bush for you right there, too. I mean, I don't know what
Yeah.
you were thinking.
I don't know how big the bush was. I don't know. It's a bit of a on the moment thing, but right. So
I'm
then,
kidding. We criticize those who use bushes too much to hide in.
right. So anyway,
I need to stop that.
so Dragon is right there, as we can see, his little legs below the corner of the screen, and I panic now because I think, okay, my hiding spot's gone, so I'm going to kill him. Well, I try to, and then this is where free aim then comes back and bites me on the bottom.
Down here, Lucid's down here with me too.
There you go.
He's trying to hide from me. He's in the bushes right now.
Yeah.
He's in the bushes.
Rolling
Yeah.
to support.
Oh,
Sorry, guys, I got pistol whipped. I couldn't
You
do
heard
it
my
this
fist.
time.
He's like one tapped. He's really low.
Yes, I did.
Really low health, Lucid. Go kill him.
We're about Dragon.
I'm not 100%.
We're by the pain spray.
So Lucid obviously did sort of help to court me into this little area. My plan was to try and jump over this fence, but
He's like in containers.
as you can see,
Skill
it
issue.
won't let you. All right, yeah, we'll call it a skill issue. The other thing I was contemplating, and hopefully I can get a better angle
Hiding
of it,
around them currently.
as you can see, there's a ladder right on the left. I was contemplating climbing that, but then I'd have been stuck on a rooftop. It'd have been interesting to see if I could have held out, but then I was also worried I had so many people around me that I wouldn't have had enough time to go up and climb. But I think because there was so much confusion, I think even Dragon thought I was going to jump over it, and then when I went back, I don't know. I probably could have gotten away with it, I reckon, but I was so worried that I had like literally everybody on me. I didn't go
Between
for it.
the pound spray and the
And
drainage
then my
area,
health
or
must have been
the
like a
road?
hair width. Because then
He's
boom.
gone. He's gone.
got him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Good
well,
work, Lucid.
So, yeah, all
I
it
wish
took,
Lucid or
Going
intercept.
backwards.
yeah, all it took was him to reverse and just knock me over and boom, dead. It would have been interesting to see how low my health was. I must have been so low, but yeah, there you go. So that's pretty much it for 60. We do have the ghost busting phase. I mean, is there anything else you guys want to make a comment about before I move on?
No,
No. Okay.
except we won.
Yes, you did. Well done.
Yeah, we won. And in free mode, we should be allowed to use RPGs.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're
Because
still
we can't shoot for shit.
we're still waiting to see if that motion passes or not. But I think a little
Sounds
spoiler.
like a skill issue.
I'm more happy just to move on to 61. So if you guys are happy to move on to 61, then I will do that accordingly. Here we go. So we are going straight to the first moment of 61, which is the first chase, which, you know, almost like I picked the correct people for this. So we have Chance, who's my cameraman, who's behind me in the seat. And then we have a little crash into a certain hunter. Do we remember who this hunter was that I managed to just pull in front of?
No.
Spoiler, it's you, Dubda.
Where's that cricket sound effect?
Yeah,
No.
I know, right? Okay, right. So we're going to play it out.
I'm not having it. I need evidence. Evidence.
There you go. Perfect cricket. Okay, so I'm just going to play this bit, and it's about a 5-minute long clip. So please let me know if you want to pause. This is the first chase, which leads into, from the crash from Dubda, also leads into the canal bit, not the key, the Vespucci canals, where I take a little jump where I was particularly excited. Anyway, right.
I've now got Ricotta's as well.
I'm also using Chance's point of view for this.
I'm by the high-end shops if I die. That's with the Rockwood Hills sign and the metro around there.
Doesn't say a word. We thought.
I've just smashed into a car with 2 people, one in the back.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I think it's them.
I'm going to give you the evidence now, Dubda.
I cannot believe I painted my wheels pink. Come on. You're better than this stuff.
Question your life choices, eh? Right, we're going to play.
Now, I would like to say,
Go for it.
I do this rear view thing here because we never had it before, and I know a couple of people in the comments kind of didn't quite like as much as I was doing, but I always thought it was fascinating, at least from my point of view, to see what was going on behind us, because, you know, when you're doing it, you're driving and you're concentrating. I mean, I understand what they're talking about. I just thought for this once, it might be interesting to have the rear point of view and seeing what they do when you do what you do.
No,
Yeah, I agree. Having watched the video, I thought it was great seeing that perspective, because you don't see it as a hunter, and when you watch the original video, it's literally just a little flick to the camera for a quick look behind, but to actually see it, you know, for an extended period, I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thinking was we always see him going forward, and just to see the things as they happen, you know, I thought that was an interesting, different point of view.
No, I agree.
Anyway.
It offered something different, you know, and I was a fan of it as well. So, and it just meant that when, like I said many a time in the video, if we wanted to see the first person point of view, it gave something. I mean, obviously, it would have been something different to the original one anyway. But yeah, anyway, yeah, it's a good mix. I like it. I liked it. I was a bit skeptical at first. I must be honest, but I grew into it very quickly. It was quite nice to see my movements and then the movements of the hunters who are sort of in the chasing pack.
Yeah.
But he's heading on the highway at the move studio. He's heading towards the beach.
Okay, thank you. Have you got a car vehicle description?
I believe
please?
it's either a Super Diamond or a sort of Oracle.
Nope.
Okay.
He's under the tunnel.
Yep.
It's definitely them.
Tell us if he U-turns or go in the oncoming, mate.
Yeah.
Keep your call outs.
Yeah, he's out of the tunnel.
Okay.
I don't know what I was driving, but it's struggling to keep up with that Oracle.
I think you're in a felon. I think it's a felon you're in.
I think in the video you said it was a.
Yeah, it's a felon or a sentinel. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty certain. It looks like the Jaguar type bonnet, which is Lampadati. So, yeah. Anyway.
A U8. He's flipping a U8.
Landmarks.
Still on the highway. Still on the highway, still by the tunnel.
I'm trying to wait until he's to determine whether he's
It's
back
a grey
under the
Oracle
tunnel.
Access. He's committed to the tunnel.
Enter the helicopter
Heading
for a moment.
northwest, I believe. That's about right.
What car are we
No,
in?
it's not. Northeast, sorry.
Oracle.
We're about to have a head-on, which actually scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Because I was also looking.
Yeah,
at
you and I
Oh,
both
someone's
did
out.
the exact same thing at that moment. We were looking behind us and then flicked forward at the same time. So both point of views have that exact.
Yep. I can also see the legs of a Dubza just on the screen as well below the map.
Yeah, I think I remember. If I remember right, I actually get smacked here.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just about to shoot you in the head, and I got mowed over by one of my guys. And looking at the t-shirt, it was Gumpy.
Yeah, look at that monkey.
Oh, well, spoiler. It's not the only thing that Gumpy does in this one, right?
He's got a head on. He's got a light out. He's
Shit, come on,
reversing,
get up
heading
there.
towards multi-coloured car park,
heading
across
to
the grass.
script. On the grass.
You're in control, Dave.
Okay, free to continue. We're east for Pagoda now. We're
Good
gonna spin
hit,
it
good
round.
hit.
This next part.
Following up,
Okay,
sorry.
Just screw it. Let's go.
Slowing down.
Shoot.
Drop down
Get him in there.
He's in the roof, he's in
I
the
think he's
roof,
on.
he's in the
I
roof.
think I've got him in the car.
Okay, careful on
Yeah,
foot, he
this
might take you
confused
out.
the living
both
daylights
down
of the hunters.
Whereabouts? I don't really want to jump in unless I have
Well,
to.
I suppose the idea was the cameraman was supposed to stay with me, but because it was so hectic, I think it worked out very nicely in the end. But you
Well,
guys,
I didn't want to give away your position, is why I stayed back.
Yeah.
I was thinking, if I'm running with you, that gives them 2 targets to find. And so I was like, well, I'm trying to keep the balance of not helping you and staying neutral. and not helping, and also not helping the hunters, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
So it was, if I had followed you, we've been run. It would have been a lot more noticeable, is what I was thinking here.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's fair enough, really. But I know the hunters for this one watching the map, they completely focus on you. They assume that I'm hiding somewhere around here, but we'll get into it because you're just hovering in the area.
But you see, I stand
ran
out
with
in
the
the
assumption
open.
that they would be together.
See, I stand out in the open to say, "Hey, he's not near me," you know.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I did what I could.
It was one of the things we sort of said beforehand that you'll be my cameraman, you'll be with me, but we never sort of talked about every single scenario because how can you prepare for every scenario? Oh no, I never thought it'd be like this. In all honesty, but it happened, and yeah, just I was so focused on getting away that I couldn't have gone. Oh no, chance! You should have been with me. Come with me. Come with me. So it's just it worked out well in my opinion.
I'm really curious as to what Mart was thinking here because he starts shooting me. I want to hear what he was saying if he said anything.
Okay, right. I will start playing.
Okay. Yeah, he's on foot. He's walking towards the rivers. There's only 2 people. There's no one else to be standing around after that.
They're getting in the car, getting in the car.
Okay, that's someone else.
Where are they, man?
Down
down
the
beyond the
Screechy canals and the lower levels near where the houses
Chances
are
here,
when you
I've got
jump off.
Chance. I can't see anyone. There's someone shooting a silenced pistol. Was that you, Mark? I'm with Chance. I'm going to armour up.
Well, try to shoot Chance. He keeps fucking moving.
They're down on the surface roads.
I must admit, I don't know why he keeps shooting you. Like, I explicitly said you're the cameraman. Don't shoot the cameraman. And yet, Mark just kept going for you.
What did he say there? I couldn't understand him.
Let me reverse it.
Yeah. I'm really curious what his thinking here was, because I'm not armed and I'm not shooting back.
Bring it back to there. Okay, and play.
Okay, that's someone else.
Where are they, man?
Down
beyond
the Screechy canals and the lower levels near where the houses
Chances
are
here,
when you
I've got
jump off.
Chance. I can't see anyone. There's someone shooting a silenced pistol. Was that you, Mark? I'm with Chance. I'm going to armour up.
Well, try to shoot Chance. He keeps fucking moving.
They're down on the surface.
Is he?
I'm trying to shoot. I'm trying to shoot Chance, but he keeps effing moving.
Oh, that's what he says.
Well, he's going to get what he deserves right here.
I think your actions. I think what you did next was then justified given that statement. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, 100%. Right, let's watch
Have I got
it.
in that white sentinel? Can I shoot that or not?
No, that's me. Me, they're behind. They're behind.
Yeah, I won't shoot.
They've gone into this.
Whoa! Chance!
Remember not to
hell,
shoot.
chap.
I don't like it, huh? You don't like being shot at, do you, Mart?
I love the way he freaks out though. Like, whoa, like why is Chance doing that? And it's just like I didn't say many rules at the start. I just said don't shoot the cameraman. But hey, well, whatever. Anyway, he got it. He got justice was served.
Chance, if you can help it.
Oh.
I'm not shooting him, but he's.
Well, when Lauren completes a sentence and he just goes, oh. So in terms of the rest of it, I think you get the cops on you. I mean, I'm happy to play out the rest of it. I think
Shooting us with a Widowmaker, Lauren.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was shooting him. I didn't know we weren't Chance.
Oh, there you go.
We've got a view of Chance. I'm hidden. He's
That's
in
a
the
lie.
canal somewhere.
I was shooting him, but I
Possibly
didn't know
trying
it
to
was
read
Chance.
ran east. No view.
I'm trying to shoot Chance, but he keeps effing moving.
That's such a good point. That's such a good point.
Yeah. The defence rests, Your Honour.
No more evidence is needed. We found him. He's guilty.
Yes.
So yeah, I think for the rest of it, you're hovering around in the area. I think because you shot March, you get the cops on you, so you go behind some buildings. The guys are hovering. I think if we see on the map, whereabouts am I? Oh, there you go. I'm still.
No.
There you go. My little one below the centre of the point. I'm still obviously just running around. So I think at this point we can sort of move on, unless you guys want me to carry on playing. It's up to you. Okay, cool. So the next moment we have is we then go to the pier after we meet up and the whole Vespucci Canals shenanigans finishes. Go to the pier. We blow up the pier car, which is your car, Dubter. We then run away.
Yep.
We go along the beach, and then we get to this moment when we're just escaping towards the, what do you call it, the south side of the canal? Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, this side of the canals, and we get an impromptu race. I think also Interceptor gets one, and the second chase is initiated. So the other thing that happens is I think you can see in the top side of the map towards the pier, there's a couple of hunters who are just inspecting the area, and I think there's a bit of confusion between yourself and Ant, Doctor, which leads to a funny moment. So I'm just going to let it play. And yeah, just for context.
Okay. No drama here.
Who's that?
Who's just getting my fucking car?
Me, sorry, dude.
Oh,
I thought you were
I was wondering what the hell was going on here.
I thought it was an NPC. I thought it was an NPC. I was like, what? He's too cash.
And the
What's going on?
You've registered for an Uber.
What was that, Chance?
Yeah.
The language used, like, man, sailors, something.
It's industrial.
Yeah, I just thought it was a funny moment. Right, so Bart, we're about to have the moment.
Casual.
About to have the moment. You can see him coming down the road.
I was trying not to play my hand.
Ah, funny.
Interceptor saying, "Oh my goodness me!" Oh, perfect summary. Anyway.
Fuck.
Tried my best.
Oh, he's gone from here. He's gone from here. I'll go up by Ron's.
I've seen two people. They're in a black Sentinel on the east side of canals, possibly.
Really? Back there again?
We're in a black Sentinel, and we're heading north from canals. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you guys to call in assistance.
Yeah, you just.
Okay, I'm just coming up to the
Turning
pier.
right now, east to heliport,
So
east
that's what I was going to
heliport,
ask. Did
past-
you never consider the option of putting Chance in the back? I know this is a two-seater, but I think you had a four-door in the first part of it. Did you never consider having Chance in the back to try and, or do you think that was just that would be a bit OP?
1 second.
Yeah, we were thinking exactly of doing that, finding a four-door car for me to get in the back of. But this is the one that Jacob had escaped from the canals, and when we went directly to the pier, we didn't do it at that point is because everybody was still in the area. He wanted to get that car real quick, and then we escaped in the Sentinel. We were looking for another car. We just didn't have time, and then because that impromptu popped up, we didn't want to do it in front of someone. So, to answer your question, yes, we were on the lookout for it. We just hadn't had the time yet.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like the ideal car would have been four-door because then we could have had him behind me. But then even then, when we had the four-door in the first one, you easily spotted Chance in the back. It was just, I suppose it would have been a bit harder. But I remember there was dubsters that were spawning, and is it dubsters or was it some other vehicle that had some tinted windows, which I remember.
Dubsters have got the tinted windows,
yeah. Dubsters, so. Yeah. But I've never done one I've never done a survival hunt in one of those, and I suppose I'm always wary about pace. Like I always want to pick something that's going to give like a good chase, because if I go for something too slow, like the only exception too slow is a big truck, like the Phantom, because it's so hard to stop. But like if I was to go in like a mule truck, I know I have done it previously, but like I didn't get spotted in, thankfully. But if I was ever to get spotted in that, it would probably be curtains, unless I ran on foot. But as we saw with 60, it wasn't great success. But anyway, right, we shall play.
The Chinese restaurant. It's the black Sentinel convertible. Lights out.
I will just say this. I want to interject. Just noticed there's a little bit of a lag between the map and my positioning on the actual road. So now you know what? It'll screw up all my cuts and stuff.
Heading south east past heliport up the road that winds round.
This looks so ominous with him behind you. You should have some
and we will be heading right.
Some horror music playing during this point. As he stays on you this entire time. I'm not sure if you realize how close he was a lot of the time.
Oh no! Well,
because when I say he's on your bumper, I literally meant that. That wasn't just an expression. I wasn't using hyperbole there. He really, literally was.
I suppose I was just so in the zone and so trying to focus on not crashing and give like a cheap,
right,
way of that. I just was like, and you were giving some good call outs. I know you mentioned in the video that you thought, oh, this is probably cheating, but you know what, it's like, no, it's fair. I think
they get the visual cue of me being in the car with you,
yeah,
so
precisely.
It balanced out, and I didn't help that much.
No, and to be fair, when you did make a call out, I'd be like flipping my camera at the same time, so it's like, okay, I could see that myself. It's not like I'm getting cheap information, but you know what, it worked out, right? Anyway,
onto the freeway now. Onto the freeway east. May go for a jump.
It done well to stick with you for so long, because I think it took us quite a while to get up to speed in the chase.
Yeah, well, as I usually do.
It took quite a while for more of us to get involved.
As I usually do with most of my chases, I try to not do it in a straight line. I try to do zigzags, go back on myself. I make it hard to do call outs. which I know
Yeah.
is tricky. Like when I've done seeking destroys and stuff, it's tricky doing callouts. So yeah, I try and be a tricky customer.
Round now, north
It's over
and
here.
possibly north exit. Stand by. Yes.
Over here, I don't know what you're on about.
That's half the rules.
hell.
of this
The one
game.
over here, the one over here.
Still north on the top freeway. It's the La Puerta freeway.
I'm above them, so if you can spot me, I'm going to police helicopter.
Okay, so still going north, still committed.
I didn't realise how
north on that
close
La Puerta
Bizarro
freeway.
was as well.
It runs north to
Yeah,
south
that
from
caused you get
Marina
a
Wall
confusion,
to
I believe,
the
as well,
car
didn't
park
it?
area.
It really,
Police chopper.
it really did later on when we had the cops on us. We were like, is that an actual police chopper on us, or was that actually somebody else? And then later on, we lost the stars, and it was like, yeah, that's just Bizarro and a police chopper. First time we've had chopper pilot in a police.
I don't mean to brag on my camera skills here, but with the helicopter and the chase car, this is so cinematic. Just a great job by the cameraman in this part.
Yeah, bravo.
yeah. 5 out of 5 star
Cue the
review from
cricket
me.
sound.
Sorry, I was just distracted. Something came up on my phone. Right, I'm here though.
Still committed north. No exit, still committed north. Can I engage yet, or do you want me to wait for you guys to come in?
Give us some landmarks, Dave. Landmarks.
Switch across the lanes, it's now, oncoming north. Lost speed on him. Switch across again, now north, and taking the right exit, the bear's right to go east. You still got him, mate?
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Man.
Okay. Trying to close ground now. We're still heading east. Right lane of travel. Just gone under. He's still continued, mate, just so you know. Committed east still.
Piece of shit car.
May drop for hospital.
You can always tell when a hunter crashes in the way.
Committed east, still heavy traffic.
It's always the car's fault or an
Committed
NPC's fault.
east.
Committed
East on that freeway. With La Mesa. Yep, committed east, still committed
I have
east.
to give
and now
credit to
south,
Bizarro. He's sticking on me and at a low height.
He is.
With the right lane of travel. Now
That's impressive.
oncoming, goodness me, Mauritia Heights, so the huge double freeway by the train yard.
Yeah,
with
Bizarro's a good
the
pilot.
SIA. Sorry, Ellis.
I think he quite enjoys
Storm
flying the
Back on
helicopters.
the right lane of travel, still south towards Mauritia, the oil fields and the Vargos territory.
Getting off.
Yeah, getting off
He's
south.
still
Might
having
come back
trouble
on the
keeping up, though. He's falling behind. That's amazing.
Thing is, because obviously he's had to go up
On the
and down a
brakes.
few bridges, so.
Braking hard right. Now right, and it's going to be west. Go on.
Oh, I remember this is a long chase as well.
Freeway or surface road?
Surface roads, mate, towards LS Carmi and Strawberry.
Cool, I'm just across the bridge.
Cover, we're still west over the storm drain towards Strawberry.
I lose the tail here, and that gains him
Braking,
massively on
and
me.
we are still heading west. I'm going to go for the takeout. Okay, missed.
Box.
Okay, we've crashed him, but we're still mobile at the moment. West currently. Right now,
That's a
north
decent
past
pet.
the
I
train
mean, it
line
lost
with
you
the
momentum.
multi-story Davis
Yeah,
impound.
I just got lucky that
And
it wasn't
committed to train
completely
tracks now.
the
Train
right
tracks
lines.
north.
That was also a very
by
good
the
block
Davis
as well.
impound.
I don't know who that
Yep,
was.
good block. We're west now. Oh, sorry.
Maybe lucid.
Yeah, west
Strip club.
towards. Yep, strip club and Hospital Davis. Still west now at this point in time. Committed west again. Not
Your
past
thumb
strip
getting
club,
sure there,
that's the
chance.
park.
Gotcha.
It was. I think I
committed
commented
west again.
somewhere along here.
You do
Because
as
I
well.
got a new controller, and it takes a bit of effort to push them in and just holding it.
And also, I remember this is the bit in the video where, for some weird reason, your audio goes a bit quiet when you're sort of promoting something else. I don't know why it went a bit quiet, but it did.
Oh yeah, the chance maybe Patreon.
It's weird how it also.
Which I don't have. I don't have.
Well, it's in the cop car, right?
I'm in
Yeah, I'm
the
in the cop
Jackal.
car.
We're on the brakes, but continuing. Now left onto freeway to go south on the La Puerta freeway again.
Guess a
Are
good
you okay
takeout,
if I
yeah.
take him out or not?
Yeah,
Go for it, Pops.
There's a few of us here.
Don't want to take out
And here
Charles.
comes a great maneuver by the
Don't
great
sorry. Oh,
Jacob.
for God's sake, guys, come on.
That's me, bud. Sorry.
My
bad.
Sorry,
Got a little bit of a gap on him,
got him.
and then
And
this little maneuver right here.
Yeah,
I was
but-
quite impressed by this.
Oh, your laughter got me going. It was quite funny. But I was going to say that's when Gumpy Strike 2 happens, and we see a couple of shots from Interceptor, and then suddenly the apology where Gumpy's smashed into him, and yeah.
It's okay.
Cool. Sorry, buddy.
Come off the
Call
freeway.
out, chopper, call out.
Come, okay, tell me why, mate.
Lost
Is he going
eyes,
back on,
lost eyes.
possibly? Okay,
Ah, shit.
Mike, you've got it. On.
And yeah, and that's where the good maneuver happens.
Yeah.
And,
Slipped in it.
Yeah, managed
That
to
was
get away.
impressive.
So yeah.
I got to get got to give you one of these. Hold on.
Nope.
Get the soundboard out and.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You know, it's a privilege to be here and provide the content. So I want to say just a few rounds of applause. You know, it's the least I can expect. Anyway, right. So that was the second chase. Then we go to. Oh, I do want to quickly show. I'm going to keep playing because there's a brilliant bit from Interceptor. So I'm just going to keep it going.
Split.
Where's he headed?
I'm just tracking a black. Okay, no, go on.
Anybody got eyes? No, so
Oh,
I
you're
was gonna ask.
kidding me, guys. No way. No actual bloody way.
Sorry.
That's my bad, Interceptor. I got a bump and I was a passenger. Straight
No,
into
I
you.
shouldn't have got. It was my fault. I shouldn't have got out. I knew it was stupid. I said we kept that chase going for 5 to 10 minutes straight.
Great
Come on,
job, guys.
which way are they heading? Which way are they heading? Come on.
There you go. He was stopped mid-rant then.
So hard on himself.
He is way too hard on himself, to be fair. He's very self-critical. But yeah, there you go. So that's the end of the second chase. Now I'm going to skip through to the third one. Quick side note.
I just want to expand on that. Interceptor is one of our best players, and he you guys don't know this, but he constantly apologizes for his poor performance, and we're all like, dude, we're not even given half of what you're doing. What are you apologizing for?
Yeah, no, I agree. Even when I watch the stuff back, and even like afterwards, he'll send me like a message or two, and be like, "Oh, you know, I wasn't very good then." It's just yeah, it's just he needs to not be so harsh on himself. You know, he's a valuable asset to the Hunter side, which I can.
I like that he's humble. He's humble and he's good.
Very well, yes.
So,
very humble. I'm on my way to the Horwick car park car, which is normally Mart's car. And as you can see, we're at the cross section, and Mart is just there, who's inspecting a car in the wrong side. He's coming to anyway, whatever. Yeah, you can see him. So this is the third chase, and then it also leads to, you know, my demise later on. We also have that brilliant moment where I get knocked off the bridge with a particular rage from a certain individual. We'll get to that later on. So I say we play.
Wouldn't be that.
Strap yourselves in.
Mm-hmm. If you haven't already, grab that popcorn and yeah. Let's get going.
So, just to confirm before I start writing.
Got two people in a red fucking. What do you call it?
Well, he did notice this right away. I thought he was inspecting the blue car.
Okay,
Hold on. I'm coming up.
That's in the northeast.
Where are you?
Let's go to the uphill station.
It said Horwick. It's in the northeast.
Head for the casino.
Nope. Frame rate's
I'm
dropped.
doing it right now.
You know what? I have to say, that poor civilian got absolutely mowed down. And in my first-person point of view, you can actually see she gets proper wiped out over the bonnet. I was like, am I going to have to blur this? Is YouTube going to allow such a murder to happen? But, you know, anyway, it's all good.
I just got to say, I don't know about LA, but where I live, we don't have this many pedestrians. I'm just saying. Maybe because it's so hot here in the South. But yeah.
Moving to
I don't know.
support. You say red sports car?
Yeah, it's going over towards the casino. It's
Are we at
Shropshire.
full speed now or not?
No, it's still up the Harwick car park.
In the Harwick car park? Or
No,
by the casino?
north, just north of it. We're heading towards the movie studio side of it.
Oh, the police
not
got
movie
you
studio,
tired,
the,
didn't
what do you
they?
call it?
Yes, they did.
Yep.
They did, which caused panic.
Yeah,
and
they did.
I then decided to resort to my, I can run on foot idea in a second.
Yeah, it's in the turning left, turning
No
left.
front, no
Here it
front.
is.
Turning left, going south.
Well, I want to go to... The idea is I want to go down the road in the car, but because I have zero traction because of the tyre, I do a full 180, and I'm like, no, I've got to go at this point. I need to get rid of this car before others join the chase, so this is why I can't.
Okay.
Just stick with him, don't go.
Also, I was fully expecting
yeah,
Martin
that's
to
me.
mow me
He's just
down
up to
here,
me.
but I guess he learned his lesson at this point.
Yes.
Watch.
We're in the area. Where is this?
No, they got out. They're running.
Where location, mate?
In that stupid little car park underneath.
How did you not die with that first collision?
The whole
I don't quite know. Am I going to have to move the map?
So it might
That's all good.
be the alleyways with Vinewood Boulevard. Probably there's a few. I think there's one or two of them where they're underground parking for residents.
Mark.
Right, guys. Does any of you? I've seen it discarded. There's a GQ building.
He's
It's in
getting
the
irritable
middle.
now.
There's a gold felon's gone very near that location, so it's somewhere around, possibly even behind us. It's a depot.
Who's
GQ depot.
in a gold felon heading south right now past Rockford? Right, they've stolen his car, I think. They've stolen Mark's car. I'm following them now.
That was a decent spot, though,
It
for
was.
Bizarro, because I think he said it before.
I was going to say, I love the way the rule is.
He had already called it in his defence, but
Yeah.
that was a decent spot that
It was.
you had stolen
It
his
was.
car.
But then I love the way that Mark couldn't hold himself back and he went, to be like, you could tell.
It was with his dying breath.
Well, I'll just say that doesn't happen a lot, to be honest. So when we die, we know we're supposed to shut up, and 99.9% of the time we do. So I didn't even catch that till you guys said something.
I'm behind it. I'm behind it. Just keep the call outs coming. Right.
Yeah.
Got line of sight.
Past Arcadius. Going left underground, I think. I think they're trying to go underground towards me. Yeah,
Well, I did see us going in there, but they all go by. Look at that.
In there. You just walk past it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, here we go.
We're lucky to get away with that manoeuvre. That was quite
turned right now, mate. He's going to go under pill.
Yeah, I know. I sometimes pull U moves too soon. It was more, that move was more just a case of getting underground to try and lose the chopper, but I didn't do it very well. So, but here we go.
Box for Greyhound. Now on the freeway, he took the entry onto the freeway by the hospital, heading east. East over the freeway and east, committed to the freeway. Mega crash there. Still east. If you can catch
There
it,
he goes.
that'd be brilliant. It's still east, very fast. It's got high top. Oh my goodness me! He not have been lucky. He's in the bloody storm drain. That copper has knocked him over the barrier, and he's in the storm drain now. Ridiculous.
Okay.
So lucky.
Heading south or north?
No, he's in the storm drain now. The gold fell in GT is in the storm drain because the copper knocked him over the cement barrier.
North or south? North or south?
He fell into the storm drain by the train yard. There's no way I could have told mate. Sorry. I'll get down there as soon as I can. It's by the freak.
I have to say, so after that moment, I remember him apologising profusely at the end for his outrage. But his outrage wasn't that bad. I mean, you could tell he was really irritated by how unlucky I got. But like the way he was apologising made it sound like he'd used every swear word known to man. But he still kept it PG, you know. And I love the way.
That's what I thought when I heard everyone say that Dave just really was going off and cussing, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I got to hear this." And then it's like this PG, maybe PG-13.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it being much worse in real time, but clearly,
Stupid cop car knocked him right over. In the train yard now. I'll look as best as I can. Yeah.
Bizarro once again did well to keep on top of us.
Right, now, when I've lost eyes, I'm over the crash.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Where are we? We are by the hospital in Davis. Strawberry Hospital.
Is he back on Surface Road, please?
Yeah, back on Surface Road, yeah. We're heading now towards, past the gas station, heading
Here, I'm
north
trying
now
to figure out
towards
if that's a
Leicester's.
police helicopter or our guy. Just for him keeping up with us, I should have known it was our guy, but I was confused. Because I was running through a scenario. When did they have time to go get a police helicopter? You know, we've never picked one of those up, so that's why I wasn't associating our guy in that chopper, because we've never done it before. So
yeah, it's the first time we have seen it. I think at that point, like as we're going past the previous car park or garage for you, Chance, I think we lose the cops at that point, and I think I remember saying at the time, I was like, no, we've lost the cops. That's definitely a hunter in the chopper. So
yeah.
No, Leicester Square, Allegiance Square. Under the freeway, stop. I've lost that. Under the freeway.
With that. Multiple ways in and out of there. Let's be careful, guys. Any view there?
Dived in to go around a little loop road. No car. Busted fence at the back.
In hindsight, I should have hidden the car rather than just ditching it in open space.
Drainage, but I can't. No visual.
Okay. kidding me.
Abandoned car. Looks like they're running up on the train tracks up onto the freeway.
Okay, thank you.
They're running up the train tracks towards the top.
And at this point, I'm shooting
Okay,
and I
so
fall down the
up
hole.
above the freeway, mate, you could see it.
And I'm
They're
like,
at
where did
the
Jacob
train
go?
stop. They drop back down through the gap. I've just seen one of them drop through the gap.
Okay.
Back underneath.
Random guy just.
Such a difficult area to give call-outs as well.
Yeah, see, so I was really torn with what to do here. So I kept running, and I went left, but I was very tempted to go right to the stairs or the escalator, whatever it is, on the right, and go back up to the tram side of things, thinking if I just loop again, I might lose you. But at this point, I was like, I need to keep distance on foot. So that's why I decided not to.
See, here, before I stopped and let you run away, here is where I think, my thinking, I think I actually gave you away because there's two of us together running. So they had more to see. And when I dropped down is when they saw me drop down. They didn't see you drop down. If I had just stayed right there, they would have been confused.
Well,
so it's really hard to know, stay in one spot or to chase after you.
I can't remember if I've got Dobder's point of view anywhere, but I remember seeing his point of view for this inevitable kill. Spoiler alert again, and you can see in his point of view if I keep playing it.
Bearings.
I'm out on foot.
Oh, out on foot.
Shit.
I've got visual.
So there you go. He says he's got visual. Basically, you can see when he's coming back through that gap we just ran through, like underground, and on the left hand side of his screen. If I've got the point of view, I'll show it to the viewers. Unfortunately, I don't have it, and it'll take time to find it. Anyway, you can see my bright green jumper, so I stand out. So it's not necessarily you, Chance, that spoils it. At this point, again, I'm now torn. You thought, and I also thought for a split second, I'm going to go for this mini, and then I thought, no, I'm not going for a mini. It's just bad news. I also then spot that ladder behind the mini again, and think, do I have enough time to get up that ladder? But my split second decision is no, I'm not going to do that.
I've got him. They're by the pump station.
Yeah, indecision cost you there, Jacob.
I don't know. So hang on. So you guys are saying I should have gone for the mini?
Being in a car is better than being on foot. It's not a great car, but
yeah,
you'll see what happens.
I don't know whether or not I'd have had enough time to break the window, get in, obviously hijack it, get the engine started, and then drive away. I don't know whether or not I'd have had enough time to do it or not. Well, we'll never know. But yeah. Anyway, I know indecision cost me. Anyway, carry on.
Petrol station, you're right, mate.
Yeah, running through the back of the petrol station, going out the front.
So you, I can't believe Interceptor doesn't mow you down there, but there's Interceptor here.
Green. Fuck off!
No idea.
Okay.
Oh,
yep.
Excuse me.
Fuck. No way. No way. Are you killing me again, you bastard? Okay, good job, guys.
I didn't realise Interceptor had a little outburst at the end there.
Play that again.
That's still rage from the police incident.
That really is. Right, give me a second.
Petrol station, you're right, mate.
Yeah, running through the back of the petrol station, going out the front.
It's in green. It's in green.
No idea.
Okay. Yep. Fuck. No way. No way. Are you killing me again, you bastard? Okay, good job, guys.
The rage.
Yeah. Thing is, I literally kill him a split second before Gumpy just splatters me on the pavement.
Yep.
It's just, yeah, I remember Chance you saying at the time, like, oh, there's someone coming, and then that's why I stop and then kill him, and then I don't even have a chance to blink before I then get splattered. So
right.
Yeah. And yeah, that was the hunt. Then we do have the end game. I won't focus on all of it, but the only thing I will focus on is because you were one of the runners, dubbed us. So I'm going to see if I can try and find when I'm chasing you just towards the end. Is it here? Ah, here we go. And we'll get your thoughts and feelings as to what it was like for you being chased by me in a weaponized tamper.
Trying to get to your dubbed so I can give you some support. Whereabouts?
I think at the start I had kept quite a good distance.
Okay, is that north or south?
Until you guys sort of caught up with me a bit, and then my only tactic was try and twisty turny because I own one of these tampers and they are horrific in the corners.
Heading towards the.
But if I remember right, one of my own team took me out.
Yes, I think it's Lord Lard does. Mike, we'll see in a second. But it's one of these this little movie where you stop dead there.
No, That's all
It
right,
does
we can
really
do it.
well
We can
actually
still
for you
do
to
this. Right.
If it's your fault, it's our fault.
We must be close to the end now, surely. 45 minutes.
Skill issue that worked out right in the end.
Yep.
You just gone past me.
But yeah, at this point, it's really just trying to turn as many corners as possible.
I'm Pagoda. Anyone else?
Because that was the only chance I would have a losing the Tampa.
Yeah, on the city side of that.
We need Dub to check in then.
What a takeout.
Oh no! Sorry. I've got him. I'll block him.
No,
I'll spin him out. I'll keep spinning him out.
Yep.
Where? Mate. We need more.
Pagoda. Near Pagoda. Heading north.
And I
Heading
think,
north, yeah.
and then the rest of it is basically chasing your shadows. That's as close as I got. To get you before you just use the time, you use the distance well, and unfortunately that was it. So in terms of this So What Happened review or podcast, depending on what it's going to be like from the point of view, that is it. We don't have anything else to discuss. So is there anything you guys would like to add to this?
No, I just had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah.
Actually, being the cameraman and the banter back and forth, I thought it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I know the viewers also. Really
and from a viewing perspective, watching Chance's take on it, his POV, was really good. Especially seeing, from the reverse angle, because you never see that.
Yeah, agreed. So, well, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Chance, for double joining me for both the cameraman and also this. If you guys, my viewers, have enjoyed this different So What Happened review or podcast, I'm going to say it again, then let me know in the comments. Also like and subscribe if you're around here. And if you guys would like me to keep Dubda and Chance next to me as we do co-commentary, then let me know. Or if you want me to get
We're in the same bed, we're under a quilt and with pillows and popcorn.
Well, bearing in mind I'm obviously in England, we've got one in Scotland and one in America. That's going to be quite the commute to each other. But yes, so let me know if you guys would like different guests or if you can stand their voices another time. But that is all from me. So it's a goodbye from myself. It's a goodbye from Chance.
Bye-bye.
And it's a goodbye from Dubda.
See ya.
There you go. Thank you all. JDP Gaming, Outer Mundo.